Hi guys, and welcome to Boxing Ringside, YouTube's brand new channel for the latest breaking news in boxing. Please hit the subscribe button, much appreciated. We've got some breaking news for you right now. The Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder rematch has officially now been cancelled. The World Boxing Council, WBC, has put out a tweet via their official Twitter account stating the Bronze Bomber versus Tyson Fury rematch is officially not happening next. The WCB Boxing has received communications as our process, and while Wilder confirmed his willingness to fight the rematch, Fury will take on another fight with expectations to do the rematch at a later date. So they're suggesting that they've had word from probably Bob Arum that Tyson Fury won't be taking the Wilder fight next, instead opting for another opponent, probably very likely to be either on Bob Arum's stable of fighters at Top Rank or somebody affiliated with the SPN. Names on that list are numerous, but the top runners would probably be Alexander Povetkin, who recently fought Anthony Joshua, Kubrat Pulev. Obviously, he had a fight with Hughie Fury and beat him. Hughie Fury is, of course, Tyson Fury's cousin, so maybe that could sell some hyped beef for the fight. And also, you've got Joseph Parker in there as well, and a few others. There's Andy Ruiz Jr., etc., etc. So where does this leave Deontay Wilder? He's probably going to have to take a mandatory fight now with Dominic Breazeale, because Dominic Breazeale has been waiting for a mandatory for his fight against Wilder for what seems like an eternity. So I'm guessing the WBC will probably put that as his next fight, should he choose to take it. I guess he hasn't got a choice if it's a mandatory. So, yeah, was this a shock? Was it a surprise? No, I don't think so. I think as soon as the deal with the ESPN was announced, I think that was the nail in the coffin of the rematch between Wilder and Fury. Certainly being the next fight. That's probably not going to be the case, is what I thought initially, and that has come to fruition. And obviously that is what's transpired. So it's not happening now. A little bit of immediate reaction to the fallout of this news from this tweet from the WBC. 4 days ago, Tyson Fury put out a tweet saying, "I will fight anyone in world boxing. Don't use boxing politics as an excuse not to challenge me, the lineal heavyweight champ." And he tagged in that Deontay Wilder, ESPN, Frank Warren, and Bob Arum. So now a couple of hours ago, Deontay Wilder replied to that tweet saying, "You sorry motherfucker. We knew you only said this because you knew you wasn't fighting me next. Clout chaser. You requested a warm-up fight first." Laughing faces. "I don't blame you though. I probably would too if I saw my brains splashed all over the canvas. Hashtag timber, hashtag beer, hashtag run ho run, hashtag no smoke wanted." Tyson Fury then immediately replied, saying, "Get yourself a bit more well known in America first, kid, and then I'll give you another chance. I already beat you, and the world knows it, and so do you. Must be hard for you to know that a British fighter has taken over the USA. Watch me whip. Hashtag only in America, hashtag ESPN." So, maybe this is just stirring the pot for the rematch in the future. Maybe this was a plan all along. Maybe both fighters knew that this was going to be the case. I mean, as a fan, speculating, like I said, it's not a surprise. I think when the ESPN deal was announced, it was pretty obvious that it was going to be hard to get Bob Arum to work with Al Heyman, because they hate each other, quite frankly. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen next, to be honest. I don't know when an announcement's going to be made. The one thing that is for certain, though, is this is a big disappointment for boxing fans, because as a boxing fan, you want to see the biggest fights, and you want to see them now. You don't want to wait for 6 months. You don't want to wait for next year. It's just an ongoing saga. I mean, we had the whole thing with Joshua and Wilder, and that never happened. We finally got a Wilder-Fury fight, which was fantastic when it happened. And then we were waiting for the rematch. It all seemed like it was set in stone. The WBC ordered the immediate rematch. And then out of nowhere, the ESPN deal comes along, and it's dead in the water for now. I mean, obviously, they'll probably do it again. But will it be later this year? Don't hold your breath. this ESPN deal with Bob Arum and ESPN between Tyson Fury is like a multi-fight deal. So if you've just invested millions of pounds into a deal, or certainly hundreds of thousands of pounds, we're not sure on the final figure, but if you've invested a lot of money into a deal, you don't want to risk it all by putting all your eggs in one basket at the very beginning. So I think they've dodged this fight for the first one because, look, it is a dangerous fight. Tyson Fury got put on the canvas twice in that fight, and how he got up from the second knockdown, I don't even think he knows. So, without doubt, there was danger, and maybe they've sensed that and said, you know what, actually, let's just hold off from the big guns and let's just get a few fights out of him first. Let's recoup some of that money, and then we'll see about doing a big fight later on. It's still at very early stages, this deal, so we can expect to see the bigger fights coming probably towards the rear end of the contract. So, yeah, I just thought I'd drop that out there for you all. That's breaking news for you. The Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder rematch is officially off for now. Stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Hi guys, and welcome to Box.